I need it. I'm going to.
All right.
Got it.
Everybody good? Perfect. Okay. I'm going to share my screen here. And if I do this correctly, you should see a bunch of graphics, correct?
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. So let's get rocking. The 6-week challenge. And I have a beautiful tropical picture because I love to travel and I miss it dearly. All right. I'm a little bit jealous of you right now, Vicky. That's okay. So let's check this out. Are you ready to continue the 21-day reset journey and gain more energy? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, good. Release more stubborn body fat. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about flatten that tummy a little further? Yes. Continue that
Yep.
journey. Yeah. And become the healthiest version of yourself. Yes.
Yes.
Good. Okay, we're in the right place. Awesome. All right. I've seen this before, but it's so good. It needed to be reshared. Just remember that it's your attitude that matters, right? If you're a poopy pants, it's just not going to happen, right? You got to have that good attitude. Okay, good. All right. Past 6-week challenges, people who've worked with me before. I know, Pam, you've done the 6-week quite a while ago, but you might remember this. Week 1, this is awesome because week 1, everything is exciting. It's brand new. It's brand new food, brand new meal plan. We're doing these strange things and your brain is engaged and it's excited. And then week 2, okay, this is tricky because this is, wow, okay, this is tricky. And then week 3, you're like, whoa, there's a Christmas party coming up and I wanted to go to it. This is shit. What a stupid idea. What was I thinking? I'm quitting. I'm going to go to that party anyway. I'm going to have what I want. You can't tell me what to eat. And then you do it. And then you're like, I'm so dumb. I'm so mad at myself. And then I'm going to work with you. You're going to reach out to me. We're going to help. And we're like, this might be okay. And then actually, this is awesome. Right? Okay. That's not mandatory, but will you agree it's funny?
I have to say it's pretty much dead on.
I know, right? It is tragically accurate. Okay.
I was giggling on mute. Yes.
Right? Yes.
So true.
Okay. It's a process that tends to happen and it's human psychology, right? And of course, you remember this when I said last time, nothing works, right? You make it work. And so we need to make this work too. And it's going to have to work within your life, which isn't about you. It's about itself. So do you guys notice that in the last one? Nothing works. You have to make it work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Good. So I took this photo when I was riding my bike. It's spectacular. It's one of my favorite pictures I've taken. I was out by Banff. But creating the environment for everyone to succeed is my top priority. It is my goal that within these challenges, your life will change. And if that sounds good, let me hear you say, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm totally ready.
I'm ready.
Nice. Awesome. Okay. 80% of success is showing up. And you've done that already. So really. Okay, good. I have applause buttons. It's quite handy. I also have a bad joke button. So that might come. Okay, good. So will you be the next before and after picture? And I have a request. I have more guy before and after pictures than lady before and after pictures. And I want some new before and after pictures from ladies. So I'm looking for help. All right. Mayor Sean, dude dropped over 40 pounds by the time he was done. We went bike riding with him. Like when he started with me in January, he couldn't even ride his bike. And then in the summertime, we did a 34K bike ride around the lake. It was fantastic. So, and then Steven, he's now 72 pounds down since he started in March, right? He is Mr. Consistency and his whole world has changed. He used to be a bit of a sourpuss, ignorant kind of cuss. And he's now the most fantastic, giving, gentle, wonderful dad. I see Alana made it. Hello, Alana.
Hello, sorry.
That's okay. I'm glad you're here. Welcome back.
Thank you.
So, like I said, I want more transformation photos. I'm looking for you guys to help with more transformation photos. So everybody knows my story. I've heard it before. So moving right along. Have you seen the movie? Has anybody seen the movie? I'm curious. Seen it? I think most people have seen it. Yeah, great. That's awesome. It's a fun story. So, all right, the stage is set. Now it's your time. Let me hear you say it. It's my time.
My time.
My time.
Nice. Okay, today is the beginning of whatever you want, which is exciting. So let's check in. Do some of these apply to you? You've dropped some weight with the reset, but you're not where you want to be yet. Is that anyone? Yes. Okay. Me and others were impressed with the reset food. You can say that of yourself too, but you miss maybe some grains and dairy. Does anybody? Yeah. Okay, cool. You're ready to learn more. Yeah. Okay, good. I love the mindset videos to start my day.
Yeah.
You like them? Yeah. Okay, good. Some clothes I haven't worn in a while fit, but there's more waiting. Is that anyone? Yeah. Still got some? Okay, cool. The scale is only one measurement. We're not quite friends yet. Anyone?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I took some time off after the 21 days. Not this round. We went right into it. But you want to get back on track. Now, that might apply. So, Alana, you've been on a bit of a break. You're ready to get back on track. Is that where you're at? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
These guys are going from 21 day right into 6 week. In fact, the 21 days not even done yet. They got 2 more days of the 21. So this
That's
is,
perfect.
it's back to back. That's just the way with Thanksgiving. That's the way it worked. So we're back to back. Okay. Where are you now on the journey? Making poor choices, negative self-talk, low energy, motivation? Are you making healthy choices daily, gaining energy, enthusiasm, exercise, feeling good? Or are you at step 3? Where's everybody at right now? Are you 1, 2, 3, maybe between 1 and 2, between 2 and 3? Where are you guys at? Kendra, where are you at right now? What do you think?
Probably between 1 and 2.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Pam, where are you at right now?
I'd say I'm between 1 and 2 for sure.
Sure. Vicky, I know you're busy packing, but if you
Yes,
can.
no. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm 1 and 2, maybe more like 2, but yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm
And how about you, Alana? Where are
impressed.
you at? Oh, sorry, Vicky.
No, go ahead.
Okay,
I'm definitely between 1 and 2 as well.
perfect. Okay, well, we're all in the right place. All right, Coach, what are we going to eat? Well, it's the sunflower seed diet, and you get attracted to the sun. Is anyone? That's funny, right? No? No? All right. Good. We just
I'm
looked up-
attracted to the sun. If it would make me lose weight, I'd do that diet in a heartbeat.
It's actually good for you. It is really good for you. I can't promise weight loss, but it can contribute to the success of it, honestly. See this lady hiding. We just want to talk to you about keto. Okay, it's none of that. This food is so bad. If it was alphabet soup, it would spell crap.
I love him.
I
Sorry.
know, right? That's not true. Yeah, it's a good meal plan. Okay. So it is 42 days of clean eating, no processed sugar, no junk carbs, and portions that make sense specifically for you and your goals, right? I have several different macronutrient profiles I can choose from, and I've got different amounts each day. And I specifically chose your diet for you and where you're at, and I can make adjustments. Okay. So, whoa, that's a whack load of sugar in there. Future full disclosure of sugar content through labeling courtesy of, like the guy's looking at a jar of sugar. I don't know. I thought it was funny. Maybe it's just me. That's one of these jokes. Okay. All right. But just like the detox, the reset, it's not about what you can't eat. It's about what you can eat, right? All the good stuff. And of course, dairy is back, which is fun. Avocado. And I think my pro tip about using Yucatan guacamole to make so that you don't have to deal with the 3 phases of Canadian avocado, like bulletproof, ripe, and rotten. And ripe lasts about as long as it takes to go to the bathroom. Okay. So there's lots of good, delicious foods. We've got a new muffin called a Donna muffin, which is spectacular. Donna's a lady that used to work for me at the gym, and she invented them. The barbecue on steak salad is good. The quinoa, spinach, and coconut oil and salt. There's so much good food, so much. And these are the meal plans you've given. Now, this particular one is 1,900 calories. You'll have yours for wherever you're at. So your amounts will be different. So for this particular one, as an example, the person could have, so chicken breast, bison, venison, turkey breast, pork tenderloin, ground beef, extra lean, whitefish, egg whites, whole eggs, cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, protein powder, tofu or tempeh. Steak is on the list as long as it's lean. Consider it to be the same as ground beef in the sense of weight. Okay. And those are all cooked protein weights. Okay. So for breakfast, you're going to choose something like probably egg whites or cottage cheese or Greek yogurt or protein powder, right? I've done turkey for breakfast. Okay. And then for our fats, 3 tablespoons of peanut butter, almond butter, coconut oil, grass-fed butter, olive oil, cooking oil, avocado, almonds, macadamia nuts, pecans, peanuts, right? You can use cooking spray, but watch out for canola and vegetable oil because those are those PUFAs, the polyunsaturated fatty acids. So we don't want to add those, right? So if you're using oils as your fat source, you can split the serving between supper and breakfast to ease your stomach. So you can take part of your fat portion and use it a little bit of in the morning if you want. Like if you want to divvy your fat up a little bit, you can play that game a bit. Okay. And then for carbs, sweet potato, red potato, beans, legumes, cooked rice, white, brown, or wild, Ezekiel bread. Now, some people don't know what Ezekiel bread is. It is a sugar-free bread. It's found in the freezer section. It's a little bit more dense, but if you really want to have that toast fix, Ezekiel bread is the way to go. Oatmeal, which is the one thing measured dry and uncooked. Okay. Baked potato, cooked quinoa, fruit, berries, right? You could have 2 pieces of fruit, 2 cups of berries. Like this, it's abundance, right? And if you're working out in the evening, so if you do your strength or your cardio workout in the evening, maybe have half of your lunch carb at supper and half of your supper fat, like switch them up a little bit just to give you that energy consistency if you're doing your workouts late at night. And then veggies, asparagus, broccoli, spinach, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, romaine lettuce, mixed greens, kale, tomato, all the veggies. Like the list would be longer than the page if we had everything. Now, one of the things that's in here that was designed by Dr. Trevor Cash, he's a PhD nutritionist. He said no peas, carrots, squash, corn, eggplant, pumpkin, or beets. Those tend to be sugar forming vegetables. Now, this is not a bulletproof line in the sand. If the only vegetable you can get your hands on is peas, it's not the end of the world, but we do want you to prioritize choices that are more like broccoli, spinach, asparagus, right? More the cruciferous vegetables. For a lot of people, the only vegetables they eat are peas and carrots. So partly it's about getting you into something else. Okay. Does that make sense?
Scott, I have a question.
Yeah.
So if it says a medium tomato,
Yeah.
I like the little tomatoes.
Cherry tomatoes.
How
Yeah.
many cherry tomatoes would that be considered?
You know, the
roughly?
great thing about veggies is you really can't get into trouble.
So it doesn't really matter too much.
Tomatoes, there it says limit 1 per day. And the reason for that is tomatoes are considered a nightshade vegetable. And there's some a little bit weak, but there's some research saying that that can have ingredients that you don't want to have to excess. So that's why there's a little bit of a limiter on it to a degree. But just like I would say those mini cherry tomatoes, which we have all the time in our salads, by the way, as well, it would probably be like 6 of them, 7 of them would be similar. So I would just eyeball it.
Okay.
Cool. Good question. Right. And then, of course, so on the bottom here, you can see breakfast is going to be a veggie, a protein, and a starch. No added fat. And then your snack mid-morning is going to be either a 1 scoop whey powder shake or like a 3/4 serving of a protein. So if you would rather gnaw on a chicken breast or have a scoop of Greek yogurt or something, you could totally do that. It's just a protein only snack. Okay. And then that always makes people go, well, is this some sort of high protein diet? No, it's a consistent protein diet, right? So we want to make sure that that protein is consistent. Protein is the building blocks your body uses to build new tissue, including hair, skin, fingernails, brain tissue, lung tissue, and muscle, right? We want to preserve muscle. We want to convince your body that protein is plentiful. We do not need to burn muscle as a fuel source. Let's burn fat. That's why this is designed this way, okay? And then you can have lunch, which is a veg, a protein, and a starch. You can have that another protein snack. And some people will move their protein-only snack to nighttime. If they're getting really peckish in the evening, that's a possibility. And then supper is going to be a veg, a protein, and a fat. So we're going to give your body a slow burn fat fuel source instead of a fat burn carb or fast burn carb, pardon me. So carbohydrates burn really quickly and they turn into glucose, glycogen, energy really fast. Fat turns into energy slower. So by having fat at night, we're going to give you a fuel source to get you through the night to morning. Now, there's no evening snack listed. And the reason for that is there's a little bit of what's called intermittent fasting on this program. And that is to say, in general, you have supper and then you're done eating for the day. And you don't eat again till morning when you break the fast, you breakfast, right? That gives you about 12 hours of no food intake. What that does is allow your body to get in the habit of burning the fuel you've already given it. And it will preferentially use fat as a fuel source because you've given it enough food through the day. You've eaten your basal metabolic rate. You're not starving. You have enough food. So the body's like, we're good. I can burn fat now. And it will burn fat through the night. And then when you break the fast in the morning for breakfast, it carries on. It is a very, very intelligent design. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. All right. So on the grocery helper, helping you just kind of check mark what you need. If you're going to have chicken breast for one meal a day, every day of the week, you're going to need 2.5 pounds for the week. So that's kind of how this is set up to help you choose how to go shopping. You can plan your meal in there, and remember your protein in between meals. And then on the bottom, we can have mustard, soy sauce, and I prefer the Bragg's soy alternative. It's much healthier. I'm still not a fan of soy. Dry spices, dry rubs, lemon juice, balsamic vinegar, salt, pepper, stevia, Splenda, any hot sauces. Water, you definitely want to get that water in 2 to 3 liters. Find ways you can set reminders in your phone or have a big jug that you empty or a jug that you empty twice. Like I try to drink 2 of those at least, plus my green smoothie, my green fruit juice or green smoothie from the reset program. I have that every morning to start my day. That's already 750 mils. So then I empty this twice and I've got my 2.5 liters a day. Now, black coffee, people like, wait, what? Is coffee back? I'll get to that in a second. Sugar-free green tea, sugar-free iced tea. You know, if you really need to flavor your water, you can do Crystal Light or Mio, stuff like that. If it's not on the list, you know, really don't have it for 6 weeks if you can. And, you know, we're in a position right now of eliminate before you moderate. So once you've played this game for a while, then you can start adding things back in and we can work on that. Okay. And wait, can we have coffee? That's like, because it said black coffee, right? And on the 21-day reset was no coffee. Well, what's happening, coach? Well, here's the thing I want you to consider. If you've been off coffee and you decide to bring it back in, you can, but what you're also bringing back in is insomnia, acidity and upset stomach, stress and anxiety, and withdrawals if you have to quit again. So it's up to you. I would recommend you don't, but it's up to you. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. Some of you are just stunned silence. Are we good? We're on the same page?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, good. Okay, cool. All right. The official 6-week challenge book, brand new, fresh, rebuilt. I did notice a couple of font things I got to fix and stuff, but I'm super happy with the book and how it's all put together. I hope you guys like it. That's the new table of contents. And I've split it into the initial elements, which are informational. And then I've got breakfasts and lunches. You can see the symbol there. So the recipes all have that little pie chart showing you where they belong. A breakfast or a lunch or a supper, which has got the yellow. And there's the sauces and shakes and stuff like that. And some of the shakes are lunch, breakfast, and some of them are supper. The meal hacks are in there. The 90-minute meal prep hack is super, super handy. There's some traveling tips and tricks. There's restaurant ordering system, which is super, super handy. You go to any restaurant, pretty much. Maybe not fast food joints, but even them. Okay. Then there's your make your own meal plan or your tracking sheet. So you can put that down. And I got this from a buddy who owns a club in the States called the Transformation Center. It's awesome. So you can just scribble down what you had, right? So that makes it super easy. The recipes, like I said, they've all got the pie chart on them. So chicken veggie stir fry is a lunch probably, but you can have it for breakfast if you wanted. And then the avocado tuna salad, which is legendary. It's got the yellow, so it's a supper. Right. And then there's the sauces and the dressings and the 21-day reset sauce. Those are still good on this program. They still work for a supper. Okay. They have a fat base and they're awesome. All right. Well, there's the logo. Yeah, I put the little logo on it. Yeah. Okay, good. Now, this is something, and I have to admit, I feel bad because in the summer, I was building a website that had these, and then I stopped finishing it. But I paid $10,000 about 4 years ago to have these videos of almost all the recipes. Like, they're those really cool fast forward ones. They're like a minute long, and they tell you how to make the recipes. But I've got to finish this website for you guys. So I will get that done. My friend Mark, Kendra's husband, has been helping me in the website world. So I will get this done, I swear. Have you guys seen these types of videos? They're really good, right? It's like a minute. It shows you how to build the thing. I find that sometimes that removes fear around new recipes. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I've got to get these done. And if you don't see them right away this week, you hound me. You're like, hey, Scotty, you said you get those done. Sorry. Because I started and then I didn't finish because it takes a bit of farting around. Isn't that exciting? That's very exciting. I feel like having those for supper right now.
They look good.
I know.
So would you eat all 3 of those? Or would you
Yeah,
just eat one of those?
Well, that's the serving, right? So most of the recipes in the book are single serving recipes.
Okay.
If there's multiples of you, you just double the recipe. And what you can do is adjust the ingredients list for where you're at, right? So like one of the recipes, like if it says 6 ounces of whitefish, but your meal plan says 4.5 ounces, then you just adjust it to that, right? Does that make sense? The stuffed peppers is the same thing. I can't find it quickly enough for my own, but you know what? I changed them. I made the book alphabetical according to section. So I'm very happy about that because I feel like that's a lot easier. The book never used to be in order. It was kind of random. Stuffed peppers. So yeah, 6 ounces of ground turkey. So you would change that to 4.5 or 5 or 5.5 ounces, wherever you're at. And then that, yeah, those 3 peppers, that's 1 serving. That's you. Okay. Really good question, Pam. Awesome. So, oh, it's funny to see the suggestions that come up after you've seen the video. Anyway, let's go here and there. All right. So this is what the 6-week calendar kind of looks like. I will include this on the Facebook page so you can print it, stick it on the fridge if you like. So we've got our weigh-in Monday morning, and that's kind of the official start. I know about 3 or 4 people have done body compositions with me in the garage today. So they've already got kind of their starting weight. You can also weigh again Monday if you want a different one, but we've at least got one. It is Remembrance Day on the 11th, of course. And then we're going to do a midpoint weigh-in on the 29th of November. Then we get into Christmas. Week 6 comes on the 13th of December. So we're going to finish strong, and we're going to do our weigh out on the 20th of December, be amazingly fit and healthy, 20 pounds lighter. And then we're going to go into Christmas, and I'll see you again in January. Maybe. I know that's my pattern, right? I enjoy Christmas and then I get back on track in January. All right. Because Christmas needs to be enjoyed too. I don't want to be, yeah, anyway, never mind. All right. I will be sending workouts. I'll be posting them twice a week. And the workouts have links. And now the workout itself is an image. So the links are clickable. So then I put them as the comment part. So you can click on them. So this is workout of the week number 1. It is an AMRAP, which means as many rounds as practical, right? So stimulate, don't annihilate, don't destroy your body, encourage it. Okay. So do a little bit of a warm up, some arm circles, leg circles, up and down some stairs, or ride a spin bike or something like that. And then on this one, it's 4 rounds of 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of recovery for a total time of 16 minutes. It's body weight lunges, some push-ups you can do from your toes or your knees or on the wall or on the counter, whatever makes sense for you. Then some single leg glute raises, some bicycle crunches, right? And it's all explained. So each workout will be like that. They are minimal equipment workouts because I know not everybody has a gym in their house or a converted garage bay like I do. So those will come twice a week. And I've had lots and lots of people have tons of success in this program. So many people are down 3, 4, 5, 6% body fat, inches, pounds, all kinds of different things, right? Down 8 pounds, 9.8 pounds, 10.9 pounds, 11 pounds, 12 pounds, 25 pounds, 21 pounds, 20 pounds, right? 20 pounds, 14 pounds, 12 pounds, 12 pounds. So if you follow this program to the letter, it is phenomenal. I promise you. Okay. All right. So that's still one of my favorite parts of these calls because it speaks to your subconscious when you say yes. So raise your hand and say yes when you hear something you want. Who wants to continue to lose fat, lose weight?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Who wants to gain even more energy?
Yes.
Yeah. Release even more belly fat.
Yes.
Good. Sleep amazingly well.
Yes.
Good. Even more confidence.
Yes.
Yes.
Fit even more of my lean, healthy clothes.
Yes.
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 Of
Good.
course.
Right. How about stronger toned arms and legs?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Tighter and trimmer midsection. Yes.
Yes.
All right. This might be hard to believe, but more sexual magnetism.
Yes.
I know. Impossible. How could you? You're already there. Anyway, have fun being healthy and fit. Yes.
Yes.
Good. More respect for yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. Good. Daily positive mindset.
Yes.
Right? How many of you feel those videos are like a shot in the arm of awesome every day? Am I
Yeah.
succeeding at that? Yes. Okay, good.
Yeah, I love it.
That's my goal. Who wants to just be happier?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Change is so great. People notice,
Yes.
right? People that haven't seen you for a while are like, whoa, I want that. That's exciting. That's good, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
How about become a role model and a leader to more people?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as always, I've got this one challenge I haven't told you about. It's the think about it challenge. So results are guaranteed. It's a joke. All right. There we go. All right. If there's any questions, we are at that point of the slide. I have exhausted all of my beautiful, fun, entertaining pictures, and now it's you guys. Any questions for me?
Okay, so like what if I have whole chickens instead of just chicken breast? Just as long as I'm eating the right amount?
Yeah, try to so the thing about whole chicken is if you get into the thighs and you add the skin, you're adding a fat content.
Okay.
So try to just do the fattier part of the chicken at supper and the
Yep.
white breast kind of part at lunch, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. Cool. Any other questions?
So when you do a workout in the morning,
Yes.
so say I go do a spin in the morning
Yes.
and I want to do it before I eat,
Yes.
should I be having something before that?
For cardio, you don't need to. So
Okay.
that's called fasted cardio. And the
Okay.
cool thing about this is how this works. Cardiovascular training or aerobic training. Aerobic means with oxygen. Okay. So when you do cardiovascular training, like spin class or riding your bike, you are working out with oxygen and your body will burn fat as a fuel source to a pretty high percentage. And so you can do that workout quite easily without added fuel. It will use stored fuel and it will burn fat as a fuel source. And in fact, doing fasted cardio in the morning is 3 times more effective at burning fat than any other time of day.
So that should get me out of bed to go
It-
ride my bike.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It is a fantastic idea. Now, if you want to do strength training in the morning, the challenge with strength training is it requires adenosine triphosphate and glycogen. It requires food energy. So a fasted strength workout in the morning, you won't be able to lift as much and you'll fatigue faster. It's not that you can't do it, but it's a different conversion process for energy. So strength training should be 2 hours after a meal. Cardio can be fasted.
Okay.
Awesome. Good question. Who else?
Keep going, Pam.
I'm so glad to see you again, Alana. I'm happy that you're back. I haven't seen you since summer, so that's awesome.
Me too. I'm so happy to be back. Like, I felt so good for so long. I did the 6-week twice, felt amazing.
Yeah.
I think I lost like 20, 25 pounds
Yeah, you were down to
or
2.
something.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was really great. And then it was a busy summer. I had my niece and nephew were up for a month. I live in Fort McMurray. And I thought it was really hard. I actually got behind on the mindset videos and that really discouraged me. And it snowballed from there. And then they came up and visited me and I just wanted to have fun with them. And then I finally stepped on the scale like 2 weeks ago when I messaged you and I was like, I've gained 30 pounds. Like, I don't even know how it happened.
Yeah.
So here we are starting again. And I mean, I feel like crap. I miss how I felt. I felt so good. I was getting up at, 5 a.m. to go biking outside. Felt amazing. And then it all went downhill from there.
You know what? Fall down 7 times, get up 8.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome. I'm glad you're here. That's brilliant.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Good job for acknowledging and coming back.
Exactly.
Yeah. It was a tough pill to swallow when I weighed and realized what I've done, how can you go from being so high to being so low so quickly, right? Just a few months.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And it's you're not bad, you're not wrong. It happens. And it happens to anybody. It happens to me and I should bloody know better, but right? It's all of us. It's human. It's human nature.
Yeah.
There's no shame in it. There's no wrong in it. It's like, you know what? Fine. I did that. I'm done. I'm moving.
Yeah.
On. Yeah. And that's what matters.
Exactly.
That's the only thing that matters.
And the coffee, I didn't drink it for the longest time up until about a month ago. I went on a road trip got a Tim Hortons coffee, have been drinking it for like a month straight. And I get headaches all the time. I feel like crap. Like, get off the coffee and stay off the coffee because it's just garbage. I hate it.
It's
Good
a
to
roller
hear,
coaster.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a roller coaster. What's that, Vicky?
I said, good to hear. I stayed off that. I wonder what it'd be like to go back on it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, at first I was like, oh man, I like this. I felt the energy energy boost that you would get from coffee. Whereas all the other times that I have it, I've been drinking coffee since I was like 13, 14 years old. I would drink coffee and I don't get like the energy boost from it. But then when I started again, I did get that energy boost. I was like, oh, I kind of like this, you know? And then now I just feel exhausted.
Yep.
Wow.
Like, I don't feel that all the time at all anymore. I don't feel it at all, even after just a few weeks. So
yeah,
I definitely felt better and way more energetic off of it.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing that. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll stay
Yeah.
away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, coffee's a stimulant. It forces your adrenal glands to release norepinephrine and put you in fight or flight. Well, after a while, your adrenal glands have nothing to give you. And they'll
Mhm.
give you a little squirt, but then they're empty again right away. And when you don't have the coffee, you have a steady stream of energy all the time on demand versus forcing it and then not having it. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Pam, I saw you had a question there.
I do. In the recipes, there is peanut butter.
Yes.
Yay.
Does it have to be natural peanut butter or can it just be the good old
Skippies.
Crap.
peanut butter?
Read the ingredients. It should have 2 ingredients: peanuts,
Peanut butter,
salt.
peanut salt.
No sugar.
Okay, so what do you think of, doesn't Skippy's now have that natural peanut butter that's supposed to be better than the stuff that's all stuck in the jar?
They do. So Adams is a great brand of peanut butter.
Yes.
That's my favorite. And what I do with the Adams peanut butter jar is when I get it home, I take my hand mixer and I just put one of the whiskey things on it and I just put it in the jar and just go because the oil's separated, right? So
Yeah.
I'll just use my hand mixer with one of the 2 whisker things.
I don't have a hand mixer.
Yeah.
Well, you can use it, right? It's just a lot of work.
Well,
Honestly,
we need to get one.
a hand mixer's like $20. Like,
Not buying a hand mixer.
just get one. So that's what I do. The other thing
Okay.
you could just stir it with a knife or whatever, but like commercial peanut butter has the ingredients are peanuts, lard, icing sugar, and a lot of times it's soybean oil, right? They're just bad. So you want the stuff that has 2 ingredients: peanuts and salt, or even just peanuts. That's what
Okay.
you're looking for.
All right.
But you'll have to stir it and you'll have to keep it in the fridge.
Okay.
Okay.
We can do this, Vicky.
Yes, we can.
Yep.
I'm happy to be able to have cottage cheese again.
Yay.
I know it. I haven't had time to really go
Of
through it.
course.
I'm going to be doing that for hours tomorrow. So we get
And-
cottage cheese again. And I like your question on tomatoes because those go perfect together.
Yep.
Yes. With cucumbers.
Yes.
I eat cottage cheese if I can hide it.
The best way I had cottage cheese is in your salads, like eating the
Yes.
salads at night. I would
Yeah.
do ground beef, cottage cheese, and make like a taco salad, put a little salsa in there. Oh my God, it's so good.
Oh,
Yeah.
you make
Oh.
ground beef? You said ground beef
Ground beef and
Ground
cottage
beef,
cheese
yeah.
together on a salad.
and quinoa. Okay.
Yep. It's like,
Oh, that's crazy. I never even thought that would taste good.
Oh,
Nice.
it's like the best thing ever. It's like a taco salad.
When I need a sweet fix, though, I like cottage cheese with apples
yes.
Yeah.
100%. Game
with
on.
cinnamon. I've
Yep.
heard.
Game on.
I don't think I have any more questions.
No, so this
Oh.
one here will be measuring everything. It won't be eat what you want. I mean, our limited,
Yeah.
before on the 21, it was certain things, right? And you can
Yeah.
eat as much as you want. So this one's totally different. Yeah.
This one's different. So this one's
Yeah.
measuring things. My number one complaint that I get after the first 2 or 3 days is coach, you gave me the wrong meal plan. I can't eat all this because we're
Oh.
not used to the bulk.
Yeah.
It's real food, but it's what your body needs.
Okay.
It's designed for you.
I did have that last time.
Yep.
Like when I did it, the last one at the gym, just before everything happened.
Yep.
I was like, oh my God, I can't eat all this food that's in here.
Yep.
And so then I wasn't eating enough. And then that was not, my body was stalling out. It didn't want to do anything.
That's right. It will fight you because it's protecting your organs, right? It
Yeah.
doesn't have enough calories to be healthy. So it panics and it will burn muscle and save fat and it will fight you. But if you give your body enough of the good stuff, especially, like I said, consistent protein, it will shed fat, keep the good stuff. Your organs are healthy. Your organs are happy. It's got all the building materials that it needs to construct new tissue and run optimally. It is amazing. You feed yourself well. The biggest mistake I've seen so many people make especially on the reset or the detox, is they don't eat enough. They're so used to this bad habit of starving. And this gets away from the habit of starving. This is
Thank you for telling us that. Yeah,
Yep.
it's great.
Awesome. Well, if there are no more questions, we'll call it.
Okay.
Thank you, ladies,
Good.
so much for being on the line. It's always more fun to do this with humans rather than just talking into space. So I really appreciate that you're here. You add all of the joy to this. And you're on the Facebook group. That was all successful. We're good.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. Excellent. All right. We will be in touch. And remember, reach out. I'm your coach. I'm here to help with anything you need at any time.
Thanks, Coach Scotty.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.